Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is David Novak. I'm going to read just a little bit from one of my favorite essays by Michael Ventura, Report from El Dorado. This is included in one of his books, something about dancing in the dark, or something to do with dancing in the title. I don't remember exactly what it is. To go from a job you don't like to watching a screen on which others live more intensely than you is American life, by and large. This is our political ground. This is our artistic ground. This is what we've done with our immense resources. We have to stop calling it entertainment or news or sports and start calling it what it is, our most immediate environment. This is a very, very different America from the America that built the industrial capacity to win the Second World War and to surge forward on the multiple momentums of that victory for 30 years. That was an America that worked at mostly menial tasks during the day. Now we work at mostly clerical tasks and had to look at each other at night. I'm not suggesting a nostalgia for that time. It was repressive and bigoted to an extent that is largely forgotten today, to cite only two of its uglier aspects. But in that environment, America meant America, the people and the land. The land was far bigger than what we'd done with the land. This is no longer true. Now the environment of America is media, not the land itself, but the image of the land. The focus is not on the people so much as it is on the interplay between people and screens. What we've done with the land is far more important than the land. We're not even dealing with the land anymore. We're dealing with our manipulation and pollution of it. And what we've done with the very concept of image is taking on far more importance for many of us than the actual sights and sounds of our lives. For instance, Ronald Reagan stands on a cliff in Normandy to commemorate the day U.S. Army Rangers scaled those cliffs in the World War II invasions. Today's Rangers reenact the event while some of the original Rangers in their 60s now look on. Except that it is the wrong cliff. The cliff that was actually scaled is a bit further down the beach, but it's not as photogenic as this cliff. So this cliff has been chosen for everybody to emote over. Some of the old Rangers tell reporters that the historical cliff is over yonder, but the old Rangers are swept up, as well they might be, in the ceremonies, and nobody objects enough. This dislocation, this choice, this stance that the real cliff is not important, today's photograph is more important, is a media event. It insults the real event and overpowers it. Multiplied thousands of times over thousands of outlets of every form and size, ensconced in textbooks as well as screenplays, in sales presentations as well as legislative packages, in religious revivals as well as performance art pieces. This is the process that has displaced what used to be called culture. So that's just the beginning of a longer piece, probably the favorite piece of mine which first drew me to the writing of Michael Ventura. I was working in a day program for adults with mental illness, and somehow a load of books came in, and his book was one of them. And I think that sentiment holds up. The essay was very good. I may read it to myself just to refresh my memories of it, but it's probably too long for me to present to you. Thank you for stopping by my channel.